What's going on, everybody? Wow Time here with another live YouTube video. So today, we're just going to go around and do some of the daily things I do for gold. Yeah, I got a few things I want to craft that are higher ticket items. Probably clear out some of our mission tables. Just talk about gold making in general. Just sort of hang out. I'm going to do some leather farming, I think, later. That's the plan anyway. And yeah, just talk about 9.2.7, how it's going, whether it's good or it's bad, like it, love it, all that kind of stuff. So just posting with TSM some items here that I need to post. Dun, dun, dun. TSM has been super slow as of late. Just post all this stuff. I haven't crafted anything besides legendaries on my jewel crafter in a while. So probably will go ahead and do some legendary crafting today on this guy. I think we should actually go ahead and make two, I think. I think I want to make two of these. And I think I want to make just a couple of these 87s as well. Gosh, they're selling for crazy amounts of gold. So also the straddling sage agate, I used to do really well with this and make thousands of gold on each one. Not doing that anymore. But I am able to buy them for 100, craft them, and sell them for 240 gold. So making about 100 gold on them. That's pretty good. So let's do that. Okay, let's open up our task list here for jewel crafting, gathering for this profession, open task list. See what we need to buy from the auction house. The only thing that sucks on this guy, actually on this whole realm, I don't have anybody that's exalted with anything. So the arboreal shards that you have to buy, I have to pay like a higher price for those, right? So that sort of sucks. And now I could take the time to, go out and do some things and get rep, but just something I have not had time to do lately. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, got all of our little guys out there. Let's go ahead and buy what we need on our task list. Let's see. Craft a facet of research. So that went here. So we open that up, and then that gives us, oh, we got two of these. Pure, accurate imperial amethyst. Okay, so really didn't give us anything there, did it? Probably better. I mean, vendor sell is 1 gold. Yeah, so we'll just have to get rid of those. Alright, so let's buy some of this other stuff. Serpent's Heart. Serpent's Heart is sort of worth it sometimes. Fire Prism, not worth it. Gathering. Okay, so now here we got to go to the auction house and buy a ton of stuff. So we need to buy Essence of Rebirth for 83, and we need 4 of those. Oh, and that's straddling. I know you can't see it because of where my faceplate is, but the sage agate's already selling here. So Essence of Rebirth, Essence of Servitude. Need 4 of those, not 14. 4 of those. Essence of Torment. 4 of those as well. Essence of Valor. We need 81 of those. Alright. 81 sounds like an odd number, right? It sounds like maybe it's miscalculating or something, so we'll get 82. Alright, there's that. Masterful Jewel Cluster. Masterful Jewel Cluster. Yeah, and so we're buying it instead of crafting it because at this point we lose gold if we craft it. So we're going to buy 2 of those. Oxygen ore. 2 gold, or 2 of those. That's probably, and that's for the thing that, what is, I forget what it's called. It's the thing that makes your legendary go up. Oh, nice. We'll get one of these for 15. Ah, man, missed out on that one. So we're gonna buy 4 of them. Sold another sage agate, by the way. Virginium ore. We need 20 of those. When you buy like this off TSM, you got to be careful, or even just in the auction house in general, because if you put 20 in for 9, you got to make sure there's 20 available. Of course, there are now, but that's how you get caught spending more than you want. Quick jewel cluster. Quick jewel cluster. We just need 2 of those. Shadow gas ingot. Now these, I can actually craft. This might actually be worth crafting these. What do you think? I can craft these? I can actually craft these and save some gold, right? 28, 19, let's see. We need 160. Yeah, let's craft those. Let's switch over and craft those on an alt. So let's go ahead and get the selenium ore. Selenium ore, we need 2 of those. And umbrals, we need 15. And then versatile jewel cluster. We need 2 of those. All right, so let's do that, and then we'll go over to the blacksmith around this realm, and we'll make 160 of shadow gas ingots, because if you got to figure, you're taking 160 of those, so that's 80 because you make 2, I think. And you're saving 8 gold each. That's 640 gold that we're gonna be saving. Alright, so let's log out here. Oh, actually, we need to buy some more stuff. I don't know why TSM doesn't show all that, by the way. Essence of Servitude, I guess we still need 80 of those. Okay. Open all bots. All right. $160 shadow gas ingots. All right, so let's go to a mailbox here, and I'll have to buy a thermal anvil too, because I don't want to leave from this spot necessarily. So let's see what we need to make those ingots here. We need all of these. I think I'm going to have to probably go buy some luminous flux. Oh, man. Maybe I just buy it. Maybe I just won't do this for ease of buying, right? Let's see. So I guess ingot. We need, let's add to the queue, and we need 160. Okay. So gathering, we want to go to Turkey Club. We want to do blacksmithing. Okay. So I might already have the flux. So let's see. We want to buy oxygen. Oops. Actually, the heck is that? You know what? I don't think I'm actually going to save that much here because I don't have my luminous flux price updated. See how it's still saying the vendor price is 5 gold, and it's actually I think like 720, so 8. So I'm not even actually saving anything doing this. So this is just going to be a huge waste of time. So let's go back. Note to self though, right? Go update that price at the vendor. You can go do that here when we buy this arboreal shards, arboreal. Alright, so let's just buy these out then. Right. Gathering, gonna switch back. I don't know why it's not switching back automatically. The cool thing about jewel crafting is you don't need any like anvils or anything like that. So let's fly down here to Hero's Bastion or Hero's Rest. I do not have the portals unlocked on this guy yet, so I got to fly down. So yeah, the arboreal shard you get a discount on for your rep, and I am just barely friendly with this rep, so it actually wouldn't take much to gain it. But at this point in the expansion, I'm focusing on other stuff. Alright, so we can actually, I think the guy that does arboreal shards also does luminous flux. So that should update our price, right? So let's see. Well, we'd have to do it on the other guy. But yeah, so it's 855 and it was recording it as 5, so you can get these down to up to 100 gold each if you have the right rep. And if you have the rep on like one character, right, you could send it over to your other character. So like on my main realm, I have it on one main character, the rep, and then I just buy it there and send it off to to others. Okay, so now we got enough to make these and be making about 10K off of each one, which is pretty dang good. All right, let's go ahead and list them. Hopefully somebody buys them. And I've already sold out all those sage agates that I posted. That was pretty quick. These, I mean, the prices are just tanking on them. I'll just post them just to get them up there. Shadow Guest necklace, $291 for 24.5K, 10K profit. Let's create the auction. And I'm only going to list one. So instead of like cancel scanning and then reposting, since I have two, I'm just going to list one right now. And then here in a little bit, if I circle back to this character, I'll list the other one. Dun, dun, dun. All right, let's switch realms. Actually, I'll finish out here. This isn't going to take that long. And then we'll switch, do some daily kind of things. And then I think like I said, I think I'll do some leather farming. Because some of the leather farms are still not great, but decent. Some of them actually are just as good as they were before in my realm. Not Cleft Tooth, though. Cleft Tooth leather used to go for like 300K. On no, not 300K. It used to go for like 300 gold. On my realm now it goes for like 34. Green whelp scale, these drop down in price astronomically. They were like 100, 200 gold each. Of course they weren't selling, but now I just sold all of them for 3K. This is a farm that I did for the green whelp, and just got those with it. So all this stuff needs to be reposted here. I mean, it's just little odds and ends stuff, right? All right. So even if you're just logging on to do your mission tables every day, I mean, it still takes time. I mean, it goes pretty quick. This TODR is an excellent thing, but it still takes time. And at this point, it's better just to sell your items and disenchant for the most part. Like this sells for 86 gold, and disenchant value is 20 because the enchanting mats have went down so much. So let's just send these next ones out on a little mission here. All right, easy peasy. Let's see if we can post some of this stuff. It doesn't take forever today. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, see, I don't know why. I mean, TSM has just been, it's a known issue. I think TSM says it's something to do with the Blizzard API on why it's taken so long to go through all this stuff. And I'm actually, well, I guess on this guy, I didn't realize that I was on it, but I'm using Trax Gaming. I'm using his TSM for the moment. These War Bear woolies. I've sold these several times. You make like almost 20K on them. That's pretty amazing. There was I sold like 2 in a week, and then it's been like 2 or 3 weeks since I've sold any right now. So that's just how it goes sometimes, I guess. All right. Okay, now we're not gonna take the time to relist all this stuff today. This is my tune that I mainly have done Transmog runs on, and I'm just selling off the rest of what I have. But it takes a while. I actually don't have that much left, so it doesn't take too horribly long. But it's like 200 something items. Let's just do one clear out to see if we sold anything. I like to try to clear enough out at least to see if I sold stuff early on, but it fills up pretty quick. Well, actually, it probably won't take us that long actually to go ahead and list through all these. All right, just run some more. Ba, 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 da. All right, there we go. All right, now we're gonna pop open my little mailbox here. This portable mailbox makes it so nice, especially if you're in a like Ardenweald and you want to post somebody here to do the missions every day. But to get to the mailbox, you have to go in here, unmount, go up to the mailbox, and come back out to list. Everything's super annoying. If you have this portable mailbox, you don't have to do that, right? I guess all that is probably nil anyway if you don't have a an auction house mount. I do, but even if you didn't, so you had a portable little mailbox guy here, this makes it nice with the Brutosaur in this, because you pretty much can clear out and then repost everything wherever you're at. Mailbox little toy is good as well, because if you're farming something, right, like you're standing at a location farming something every day and you get it and you don't have any way to put in the auction house, so you want to send it to your bank alt, then you can just pop that little mailbox open, send it over, and then just stay in the same place instead of finding a mailbox, leaving your spot, going back, finding the spot. That's super annoying. This is all just minor little like transmog and stuff like that. These here though, the Shadow Bone Shatter Greaves selling for 817. I paid 5 gold for that. So when those things sell, we're making a pretty good profit on those. Flipping those there. Alright, and these, because all I really have here is stuff that I didn't craft. I've got my TSM settings where I want them. I'm just running through, posting them. This is Transmog selling here, folks. This is what you do. You get it, and then you spend time reposting it. Well, I did sell something. What did I sell? Vanguard pauldrons, 3,700 gold. Black Forge bracers, 1,100 gold. I'll take that. The Vanguard probably came from, I'm going to guess Vanguard probably came from like a Sithless farm. I probably posted it a lot of times for it to finally sell. But it was free and it's, 3,700 gold. Some of these, like these pets, I think I want to not keep listing these on this guy because it's annoying coming in here and he takes the longest to relist. So I think I'll actually send this to my bank alt, and then that way I have more of a chance if I'm short on time that day listing it at least every day. Or at least, more often than I'd like to on this guy here. So probably skip over that. And probably skip over the Zomstruck pet too. All the pets I'm gonna send to my bank alt. So on 9.2.7, one of the things that I've noticed, at least on my realm, the herbs have sort of held their value. They're still going for between like 10 and 20 gold each, which is what they were before the merge. So I'm guessing on some servers that was cheap, I guess. But not much has changed on mine, except for that they sell a lot faster now. So I may have to invest in making an herbing tune as well. Dun, 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 dun. All right, here's another pet here, Son of Seath. I'm going to skip that. I also did the pet battles this week, and I never do PvP pet battles, but I did get the Shady Message, which allows you to get a secret pet vendor after you do a BFA table quest, mission table quest. So I did that, and that was cool. So now I have access to some pets that I didn't before. Send mail to my bank alt. Chubby Butter, we want to send that. We want to send that. I actually want to send some of these over too to list those more often. Alright. Okay. Send them. And while we're on a roll here, I'd like to check my mail. TSM. All expired. We don't have that anymore. Oh, we forgot to send this one, didn't we? The Son of Seath. But yeah, here's some pretty good Transmog sales there. Send mail to Chubby Butter. We're gonna send him another one of those. This pet right there. Okay. Alright, might as well just finish this up here. Dun, 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 dun. See, I think you get stuck on when it's doing stuff that's combined, right? Like the realm wide stuff gets going pretty quick, but I think when it does stuff that's like a commodity, I think that's when it slows it down because it has to track so many. I guess I'm not really sure. Glorious Sabatons. If I sold those for 11K, that'd be nice, right? All right, let's list all these. Okay, man, that's it for that guy. Let's check Banktune, relist, and then let's do some daily Draenor toy and pet farming. See if we sold anything. Let's see. No, I've not sold anything, but we do have some good stuff waiting to sell. All right, we're on a post scam. This isn't. I don't have anything crafted on here either, so it's. I just have it set to a certain percentage of like what the regular sales rate is. So with this servant of Demidos right here, we're gonna farm this today. Sells for 10K. I've sold 2 or 3 of these actually, like in the past, few weeks. 13K for this toy. We're gonna go farm this as well. Just here in a second. We're going to go farm this as well. Crash and Thrash and Controller. So I have a couple of each. And then I have one of these. But they don't sell super fast. But they do sell. So whenever you're making gold. So for a lot of people it's the thrill of the hunt, right? Trying to get rare drops and stuff like that. And that's fun. But if you're in like a long-term gold making, it's going to be long-term. Warcraft is like a long-term game by design. So you want to have a healthy stockpile of things that are selling fast and things that are selling slow but have a really high return. So if you got a pet that's worth 10K, and it sells, once every few weeks, I mean, that's fine because ideally you're also selling things that sell quicker as well, right? So it's sort of a mix. That's how I view it anyway. All right, Turkey Club. I haven't done much with him just because it's just time constraints, right? Like, he could be level 60 today if I wanted to because, look, I've only got a little, like, a quarter of a bar left, and I have rested XP, so I could do that and then get him in mission table and stuff like that. But just not what I've done. And let's see if it updated the price on the Shadow Gas ingot here. Find it. Yeah, see how we updated the flux price? And then now it's reflecting it's 855 instead of 5 gold. So now instead of making 8 gold, we were actually just making like 99 silver, which totally isn't worth it. Let's see actually. Let's deselect all here. Let's see if we can get anything off of the 87s real quick, or the ceremonious stuff. And then let's do blacksmithing. Old World Blacksmithing, Shadowlands Blacksmithing. All right, restock selected groups. So according to this, TSM, estimated cost 12,000. Estimated profit 51K. That sounds pretty good, right? Not going to do the Shadow Guest ingots. That's interesting. They're selling for 13 gold right now. Historically, they were not. Ceremonious Sabatons. I mean, this is crazy what these 87s are still selling for. It's actually it's probably going to be worth buying some of these. Actually, we should probably buy these. We should probably craft these anyway. Yeah. So let's do that. Gathering, open task list. Let's see what we got. Luminous Flux, 134 gold. I think I'm going to need to buy that from my other tune and send it here for sure. Because he gets the cheaper price. So we'll make what we can with this. Oxynor, we just need 9. Phaedra more. Need 9 of those. Sinvir. Need 9 of those. Let's sell them for 9 gold each. Might be worth farming some of that, maybe. Selenium. Selenium ore is like worth nothing. 2.5 gold. So we need 9 of those. Okay, let's go and get the mailbox. I actually want to get a thermal anvil from this guy. So we got some stuff that expired as well. So let's buy an anvil. That way we can just craft wherever we're at. All bought. Let's see. Need mats. What mats do we need? Okay, so we need the flux. What's going on, Alex? We got to buy some luminous flux here. So just more swapping around on tunes. What's everybody think about 9.2.7 so far? Do we love it? Do we hate it? Is it just another thing that happens to us? Alright, so let's buy... we're just going to buy a stack of 200. Purchase. Okay. Let's go send it over to Turkey Club. Wow, send this to... And while we're here, we might as well reset our... well, let's see what we sold. Okay, we sold a bunch of straddling sage agates. Again, I bought these for 100 and then crafted them and sold them for 139, so that's pretty good. We're going to go ahead and repost our another one of these to put at the top. Old world crafting became 100 times cheaper with this patch. Yes. So the good thing, Alex, that I've noticed is that like some of the mounts, like the Vial of the Sands and stuff like that, actually I make more on them now because the mats are cheaper. Ooh, Sage Agate went up. So now it's 139. And it's selling for 239. That's still pretty good, right? You still make 100 gold on that. And we've already sold all the ones that we've put up. So let's go ahead and buy... Just go ahead and buy 10 more. And craft those. So sort of a weird stream today, right? I'm just sort of going around doing just... This is like when I log on to make gold. This is sort of like what I do. And I'm always torn between like making gold or doing mythic Mythic Plus, because I have some Mythic Plus videos that I want to make. I have them in the works. I just haven't had the time to do it. So I don't think I'll ever be like a straight up Mythic Plus like content creator. Like I'll make content for Mythic Plus, but I mean it just takes too much time for what I have going on right now. Like I have a couple things recorded that I want to go through and do some guides for, like Iron Docks, streets, and stuff like that. But it just takes time. So it's easier to live stream those actually, and just go through and play them. But I mean, it sounds fun. It sounds like something I would want to do. Just takes time. Ba, 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 ba. All right, so now we've got our luminous flux. So let's go ahead and drop our anvil, and then let's go ahead and craft some of this stuff. Missing a blacksmithing hammer. Are you serious? Let's just buy. Let's just, thank goodness there's one on the auction house. Let's just buy one. I don't know how in the world I ever lost my blacksmithing hammer, but I did. So, all right. Oh, all right. So let's see. Open. You want to craft? There we go. Flux is sold by Mammoth Mount just in case. So does it go by? I'll have to check that out. Does it? That is very helpful. Thank you. Does that go by rep though too? Like, do you have to have the rep with the faction that has the Mammoth Mount to get that discount? I'll pull it up real quick and check. Goblin passive probably works. Also, oh my gosh, need mats. Well, what the heck mats do? What mats do I need now for this crafter's mark? Lacerite ore. All right, so I don't know how much I need. I'm just gonna buy some. Let's just buy 200. Yeah, so goblins are probably the best race for like getting discounts and stuff like that, but I mean, you have to play Horde obviously. It would be nice if they had an ulterior, like an option for ally, right? Because that sort of sucks that you're forced to play that faction if you want that gold, right? I mean, like they should have an option on ally side, and they should have an option on Horde side to get the rep bonus gain that humans have. I think they tried to make it like match like lore, right? Like the lore of humans being, loyal and all that kind of stuff, and the lore of goblins being like shady little devious guys who get good deals. All right, so I need some lithium ore. I need 3 of them. And wanted me to switch to my other tune to get it, but it just takes too much time. I'd rather just spend the gold. All right, now let's craft all this. Yeah, Alex, that's correct. You can mail any item. So that might actually be worth it as well, just to have a goblin, just to go around and buy the cheaper stuff. That's actually a really good point because so I did a video a while back about getting the Oldham Accord rep. How am I missing some? Why isn't TSM showing me the lacerite ore that I need? About getting Oldham rep, and that's going to take a long time. But you're right. I guess if you got a goblin, see, well, actually at that time I didn't think the goblin ratio worked for the Oldham Accord Vial of the Sand stuff because it used to not. But since it became a faction rep with BFA, it does now. So that's actually a really good point. You could get a goblin just to like go around and buy the stuff at discounts, right? Does it work for arboreal shards as well? Like the stuff you need for crafting legendaries? Do goblins get a discount on that? Is that my next boost? Is my next boost a goblin? Requires anvil, okay. Let's see. Yeah, this says here that says that the goblin ratio works on arboreal shards. Best deals anywhere allows goblins to purchase arboreal shards from the vendors in Bastion and Ardenweald regardless of their reputation standing for 100 gold. Man, sounds like a goblin might be something that that I need to get for sure. I do have a boost left. Let's see. From my pre-purchase. So maybe that's what I'll do. Get a goblin. What kind of goblin though? Fire mage, a goblin, fire mage. So can you send? So like if I got a goblin that did like herbalism, you can send herbs and everything. I mean you can send everything cross faction now in the same room. I knew you could send gold. Well, I guess that's how I sold my blacksmith hammer on accident. For some reason, it's like registering that. Okay, we got that listed. Now let's go do our Draenor farms here. We are going to kill these rares in Tanan Jungle for a chance at the mounts, or not the mounts, the toys, and then we are going to go try to get the pet in Shadow Moon Valley. Oh, that's awesome. I don't know why I thought it was just gold. I guess because, I don't know, all my Horde tunes are on a different realm, but it is definitely good to know. That is definitely going to be a good thing for gold making, especially like with legendaries, right? Because you got to figure you're using 80 at a time. Well, 40 at a time. So 40, if you don't have any rep, Well, let's see. I'm friendly, and it's 18 gold, so 40 times 18, 720 gold to 1,000. So if you don't have any rep, you're spending an extra 1,000 gold to make a legendary with 40 arboreal shards, or boreal shards, I guess that's how you say it. But if you have a goblin, you can just flat out buy those, right? And then, man, that's going to increase your profits by a lot, actually. Ooh, there we go. We got one. Crashing, Thrashing, Cannon, Controller. 13K is what it says that it sells for. I've only gotten like 5 out of them when the price drops. I never am able to sell them at 13K, but 5's still pretty good. Dracum down here. He's actually up here on the little second level. These guys are pretty heavily farmed. I'm surprised all of them are up right now. Okay. And then we're going to, if you are ally, you can just take your Hearthstone, go to your garrison, and then in Shadow Moon Valley, you'll be right there to try to get Demidose. So now, if you don't have a garrison, the quest to open your garrison and get the garrison Hearthstone is quite long. They say it's short, but it's not. It takes, I mean, it at least takes 30 minutes, if not more, to do it. So you don't need to do that. If you want to farm these and you don't want to set up your garrison, you can take a portal in your main city, and for ally it takes you to Asheran, or Storm Shield. I'm guessing War Spear is probably what it is in Horde. It's been a long time since I played Horde in Draenor. But anyway, you fly here, and then you're flying down. Not there. You're flying down here to Demidose. Wait a minute. What? So I got this guy set up on the garrison, and there was the option to skip a scenario, but I still had to do like a bunch of quests. Or at least I thought I skipped the scenario, but I still had to do a bunch of quests to get the garrison. Like I had to go chop wood. I had to like kill some stuff. Like it didn't let me skip everything. So maybe I missed something, but I don't know. I scoured the internet before I attempted it. I'm gonna have to relook into that because that would be awesome. I tried to do my homework the best I could before I did it. All right, we did not get Demidose. So maybe Alex? Do you know who you talked to? Well, if you know this off the top of your head, I'll be impressed. You know who it is that you talked to? Because I'm pretty sure I had to get it from like the mission board and then like meet somebody from the docks, and maybe it never gave me the option to skip something. I don't know. Oh crap! You know what? We forgot to send that toy to the to my bank tuner. Put it on the auction house. One thing I wish Blizzard was more like, I wish that they were better on is their descriptions of things and how to do things are always sort of like when you Google how to start your your garrison in Shadowlands. I feel like there should be something very specific that tells you how to do it. Like you shouldn't have to dig and like all that kind of stuff. Hola Gabriel, ¿qué tal, hombre? Change realm. Let's see. Got a few minutes here. I gotta go check. I'm actually smoking some meat for dinner and stuff like that. So gotta go check on that in a second. This is my warlock, and pretty much all I do on him is log on and see if there's a rare up. So I'm looking for the grimoire, I guess, of the Legion, and it gives people like green demon fire. And I usually just stay in this little cave right here, log in real quick, and then log out if nothing's available. But you can go across the whole island because I think all, if not all, most of the rares drop it. And it sells on my round for like 20k. Arcane Crystal Farm. It's cool, man. When I was in, I studied Spanish in college and then also in Panama for a little while. And when my like first or second year Spanish teacher in college was from Spain, and they spoke in a very Spanish dialect with what we would call like a lisp here in the States. So it was like, ¿Cómo estáis? And I thought for a long time that this person actually had a lisp. And then when I heard him speak in English, I was like, where did the lisp go? So the accents are just like in English, where you've got accents everywhere, like Ireland, England, the U.S., Southern U.S. They're very different in Spanish as well. A lot of people don't realize that. Peninsular Spanish. This guy's serious about getting him. Let's see if we sold anything in the bank tune, and then I'm gonna go check on the meat real quick. And as long as it's not the temperature yet, it should only take a second. And we'll do some leather farming. Drustivar Piglet sold for 5k. That's nice. Okay, here's a quick tip. So I discovered this the other day, and I don't want to say I'm torn between it, but it's interesting. So everybody knows that if you have tailoring, you can make gold from bags, right? Make gold from bags. As a matter of fact, let's see if we sold any recently. Auctioning, my auctions. Okay, so we're gonna do a cancel scan of these actually. Yeah, so Gabriel, that is what I'm going to be sort of experimenting with, right? All right, so here's, hold on, let me pull up TSM. So these here, deep sea bags, they're 30 slot bags from BFA. Now, if you look at the 30 slot bags here, 30 slot bag, we're going to be losing gold on these because the shrouded cloth price went up. Even with the discount, the penumbra thread is 8 gold and 80 silver. And the shrouded cloth is like 10 cents. I mean, that's dirt cheap. So you're losing gold. So somebody is actually, right? Somebody is actually making these and then selling them and losing gold, because this is the cheapest price on penumbra thread that you're going to get. So, and then this is negligible, right? So somebody is selling these, crashing the market. Now everybody's losing gold. That's ridiculous. Lightless silk pouch, you can still make 23 gold on. But check this out. 30 slot bag, you're losing gold on. And it's costing you 134 gold to make. 30 slot deep sea bag costing 86 gold to make and making 110 gold on. Unfortunately, people are not buying the deep sea bag as fast as they were the other bags, even though it's cheaper and you get the same stuff. So I think that people just forget about this deep sea bag. Yeah, so Gabriel, here's sort of what I'm looking at on the leather. So leather, I agree, it's gotten its butt kicked. So let's do consumables. Nope, wrong thing. Trade goods, leather, search, and then we can do the price. Pristine hide. I mean, that's going for 300 gold. That's still pretty. I mean, that's still pretty good, right? Cobra scale fragments. That is not going to sell for 600 unless somebody buys it on accident. Cobra scales. Here we go. 120. See, these you have to combine 10 to make one of these. So if somebody buys these, I'm sure it's on accident. Green whelp scale, actually back up to 117 gold. You can farm those while you're farming the green whelping. I just sold like 3k worth of those actually. Arctic fur, not. So you trade heavy Berean leather for this, but you're going to lose out that way. But if you get this while you're farming Berean leather, you're in good shape. Here we go. So heavy savage leather, 91 gold right now. Now TSM hasn't updated, so TSM still has it at 24 gold, but heavy savage leather, 91 gold. Fellhide, this is way down. War bear leather, way down, like it was 150, now it's like 60. Cleft of leather was like 300 gold on my realm, and it's a full realm, full pop, 50 gold. So this is actually, cleft of leather is actually still worth it because you're farming cleft of leather, but you're actually also farming knot hide leather. So you're getting cleft of leather and knot hide. And so knot hide leather is selling for like 4 gold a piece almost. So let's check out some of the ones that, this is the one I plan on doing, is the Berean leather. So the Berean leather is 350 right now. But I think it takes, does it take 5 to make heavy Berean leather? So, you know, 15, you make 10 extra gold doing the heavy leather. And then also, savage leather is going for 4 gold each. So the big old world ones that I like to do are knot hide leather, savage leather, and Berean leather, and they're all selling for about 4 gold each. Yeah. Yeah, I agree, Gabriel. It is crazy. I mean, and it makes it hard to calculate your profits too, right? Because TSM doesn't update every second, which it seems like the auction house does these days. So I'm thinking savage leather, the farm that you do in Old Oldham with the potion of treasure finding, I think that one is still going to be worth it. Berean leather, we're going to go do that one here. I'm going to go check on something real quick, and then I'll come back, and we're going to try out the Berean leather just to see how that works. But some of the other ones, like the exotic leather, going for 1 gold. I mean, that sort of sucks. The stone hide leather, 50 cents. That sucks. That was going for like 3 to 4 gold for me before. What else? What other kind of leather do we have? What's the one you get from the dragons, like in Onyxia's lair? Let's see. Warbear, Wind, Jormonger scales. I mean, some of these are still worth it, right? I mean, it fell a little bit, but heavy leather, 7 gold. Heavy leather you also get from the green whelp farm as well, if you're doing it for the scales and the green dragon, the emerald whelp. Dredged leather. This used to go for 30 gold each on my realm consistently, so that dropped a lot. That was a good farm that took a hit. Black whelp, prismatic, savage leather, thick leather, savage leather, not hide, medium hide, desolate, Korean leather. Okay. Alright, so I'm actually here in the Grand. I was doing the cleft of leather farm not that long ago. But we want to go to somewhere else. All right. Oh, I don't want this thing. All right, so we're going to go. See, not hide leather is looks lower here, but it's actually higher right now. All right, I'm going to port to Dalaran so that we can get to the Ruby Sanctum, and I'll be right back. All right. Sorry about that. Everything is going well with the smoking, though. All right. Okay, so we're going to the Ruby Sanctum. Now, if you have the portals unlocked in Dalaran, you can take the portals and you can go right to the Dragonspire place. But I'm not sure how to open the portals, honestly. But I did not play this guy whenever Legion had that, I don't think. Or maybe they removed him. I don't know. I've never went to go see on any other characters. Uh, but I always thought that there was a portal to the Dragon Spire. That's even what it's called. But evidently, I don't have him on this guy. Oh, they removed them. Okay. Well, that's super dumb. Gabriel, do you know then a better way to get to this place than Old Dalaran and flying? Because Google search has not helped me. All right. So yeah, if you can let me know a better way to get there. So talking to Chromie and Dalaran Legion, she will take you to the Wormist Temple. I'm gonna have to make a note of that because it's embarrassing that I don't know that. Chromie's in the portal room, right? All right. So we're going to go for some Berean leather, which is only 4 gold a piece right now. But, well, it's like 350, but then you can make it into heavy Berean leather and make it a little bit more. So I'm interested. I'm just trying this out. Always rediscover things. Yeah. Yeah, again, yeah, you always rediscover things because, like, if Blizzard announces something, but you're not currently into that kind of content, you, like, miss it, right? She's in the Violet Citadel. Okay. All right, so we can run this 10. We can run this 10 times an hour. We're not going to pull any of these bosses, so we're basically running just around on the inside of here. And let's start Loot Appraiser. And all you do is you just gather these people up. Well, I guess they're not technically. I guess they're not technically people, right? So you gather them up, and you're going to want to do 2. You're going to want to kill them in 2 rounds, because if not, they're going to despawn. I've got Dark Moon Firewater on for faster skinning. But see, like, why aren't these guys getting aggro? There we go. But you can also, I think if you're a Worgen, I think you just have it naturally faster. Alright, so get these guys, get these guys, get these guys. I'm just going to pop my emulation ore, just wait for them all to come to me and die. And you also get, I mean, I guess you could get some Transmog as well. But you also get a ton of frostbolt weave or frost cloth. And icy dragon scales, which sell for 2 gold apiece right now, which is nice. So as you can see, they despawn relatively quickly, and if you do this all in one pool, they may despawn on you. So this is who you don't want to kill right here. You don't want to pull that because then you won't be able to be reset. That's really the only one you got to watch out for. And then I just grab these 2 little packs. Same thing, emulation ore right here. All right, there we go. See, and there we got an Arctic fur right there. It looks like that sells for 140. All right, so then let's get out of here and reset it, and we're just going to do a should be able to do a full run of a clears. We're just going to do a reset all instances right here. We're going to go back in. All right, and then you just do it again. But that was 2 minutes, and we 457 gold. And that's not including, we're taking the Berean leather and we're going to turn it into heavy Berean leather, so we're going to get more gold on the hour that way as well. All right, there we go. And we just burn them all down. And this is like, you know, whatever AoE spell you have, like, on your tune. Like, you'd be swiping if it was a druid. Druid's probably the best way to go about this. Any kind of skinning farm, actually, like a druid worgen is probably the best you're going to get. Ooh, another Arctic fur. I'll take that. Icy. I don't know what people do with icy dragon scales. I have to actually look into that. But they buy them. I sell them out pretty quick. Right, so I'm gonna pull these guys. So let's try to next time. Let's try to do a full. Let's try to do a full pull and just see if we can get all the bodies down before they despawn. So it's taking us about 2 minutes and 30 seconds to get through here. Yeah, Worgen skinning. So this is where I'm at right now. I have one boost. I have one boost for a 60. I'm thinking Worgen, Druid, Skinner. But now I'm also thinking, with recent insights into the Goblin, that I may go Goblin. Just for the discounts on stuff. Alright, we'll pull these. See, why are they getting aggro? Alright, so we're 5 minutes. Alright, well, we're going to kill him here because I got stunned. So right now we're at almost 1,000 gold for 5 minutes. And that's, you know, that varies. It just depends on how much gold that it's Berean leather selling for at the time, right? So let's pull these guys. Pull these two right here. I don't know if I drag them by there if they'll pull her or not, but there's no reason to do that. We can just go around that tree. Grab these little turds right here, and then we're going to be right here. And then we'll just pop this down, emulation aura, and then we'll just start skinning. We're averaging 1 Arctic fur per run so far. Will this stick with that pattern? Yep, got another one. Okay. Easy peasy. So we're 3 runs, 7 minutes, 1,400 gold. So I'm going to guess this is probably going to take about 25 minutes to run through this 10 times. Faster if you get a speed set on your druid, but of course even if you have a speed set, you have to like stop and get aggro on these guys, right? So like just running by them, I'm like not getting aggro, so you just got to stop for like a little second. And then make sure you don't get stunned by whatever they did that stunned me last time. Let's go here. Let's go up here. Take him around here. Dun, 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 dun. Maybe able just to get them all in one round up without them despawning. Never really tried it. I just read somewhere online that they would despawn too fast. But who knows how old that comment was also. Yes, Gabriel, I agree. And if I was on my druid, I would definitely do like a soothe on them. But on my I'm mounted, right? On my demon hunter. So I'm pretty sure that would dismount me. Geez, I'm not even going to tell if I can't get these until they despawn or not. I mean, it's just a big pile. But it does seem to go a little faster that way. Now, dispels, I was unaware of that. To aggro the ads without approaching him, yes. So, dispels, I did not know about that. But I use Soothe when I run my cat form on my druid. Yeah, with the speed set, you're right. So if I was in here with my speed set druid, yeah, I wouldn't be mounted because I've got killer speed, right? No, I got you, Gabriel. And you are correct. So that's why I'm thinking one possibility, Worgen Druid. I got stunned. It's funny, look at all their swords. That looks cool, right? Look, all their swords right there. It's pretty cool. Frostweave cloth sells for absolutely nothing. So what I don't know though is how good the like the Frostweave bags. Like I wonder if it would be worth it to send these over to my tailor and like make something with the Frostweave instead of just selling it for like nothing. Skinner and a tailor. That's probably good. I'm thinking Worgen Druid, Skinner, and enchanting. So if I do like old content, I can disenchant the gear. So already, just with this Berean leather, we are at like almost 2K for 11 minutes worth of work. Right? And so I think that's already, at least for the prices right now, that's already got like doing a calling beat pretty much. Vanilla BOE bags. Okay. So I may try that, Gabriel, sending that Frostweave to my my tailor, and because I'm pretty sure I've got Northrend tailoring up pretty high on my tailor. Grab these. Grab these. It's going to be interesting, this merged auction house. At some point, everybody's going to like it's just going to become normal, and new people who start playing the game aren't going to think anything about it. But we've had lots of changes before. Do you remember when you used to not even be able to? It wasn't a shared auction house. Like if you wanted to buy from the opposite faction, you had to go to Booty Bay. It was either Ally or it was a Horde auction house. And then they did it to where this first in, last out kind of thing. It used to be you would have to sell in stacks. I wonder if these actually sell for that. Transmog. So it used to be like you wouldn't go, say you're buying Starflower, you would go up and look at Starflower right now, and there's 30,000 available. It used to not be like that. It used to be like a stack of 9 or a stack of 10 or a stack of 20. So you would want to like make your stacks better to where people would actually pay you more if you sold it in a bigger stack or in bigger stacks than having to buy a bunch of little ones. But then they changed that. So there's a bunch of stuff in the auction house that's changed over the years. So I want to say the shared auction house was maybe Cataclysm. The end of Cataclysm, maybe they started sharing it. I'm not 100% sure.
Help! I am trapped within this tree. I require aid. Your power wanes, Ancient One.
Get out of here before they stun me. I don't even remember how many runs I'm on. Oh, don't pull it. So you got to make sure not to kill these bosses, because if you do, like, you're pretty hosed, right? I'm pretty sure the raid will lock you out for like the week. Yeah, lock you out for the week, and then you'll be hosed until, well, depending on what day of the week it is, you have to wait until the reset. Yeah, you definitely want a Worgen or you want Darkmoon Firewater when you're doing this. There's no way you want to come in here and do this with just your regular speed skinning. Bum bum bum. Reset all instances. Bag space. Let's go ahead and sell off some of this stuff here. Just picked up a lot of junk type stuff. Oop. I think we've got a few more to run. We've got to be on like 6 or 7, I would imagine.
Help! I am trapped within this tree. I require aid. Your power wanes, Ancient One. Soon
Come on.
you
There
will
we go.
join your friends.
So Berean leather for me, this really, I know for some people it was going for a lot of gold on their realm, but for me it's still about the same actually. So you got to watch your gold average as well over here because like these right here, these necropolis leg plates, like you could get transmog that's listed crazy high in the auction house, but is never going to sell for that. So that affects your looted item value as well. I still think crafting is probably the best way to go for like long-term gold making. But a lot of people enjoy farming or like material gathering. Yeah, so what kind of items you talking about there, Gabriel? I've got all the dark iron stuff, and I've got a Sulfurian's hammer that I've had listed for it's honestly probably been like 3 or 4 months it's been listed and has not sold. But when it does sell, eh, I have a lot of luck with I tell you probably one of my best sellers for old world crafted transmog has been the Legion blacksmithing. Um, I think mainly probably because the Mage Tower probably has a lot to do with that, but not even the dreadful stuff like the Laystone stuff, just your basic like Laystone armor that costs maybe 20 gold a piece to craft sells for like in the thousands. And if you check out some of like my bank clear out videos, like every week I'm selling them. It's crazy. So the Legion stuff does pretty well, and also the Legion engineering things do pretty good as well. We've got another Arctic fur, icy dragon scale. Oh yeah, yep. The you are correct, Gabriel. That's a good one. So there's two things that I make with Blood of Sargeras from Legion. One is the mount, the fell bound mount guy. It's like it looks like a core hound, but it's green. But he takes 50 Blood of Sargeras. And yeah, it usually goes around 40k or so. Do pretty good. But then there's another engineering pattern called the Mechabond Imprint Matrix or something, and that goes for like anywhere between like 7 and like 18k. It changes a lot, but I normally sell mine for about 10, and it only takes 20. So for 40, you're making like 20k, right? Whereas the core hound you're making, well, it just depends on what you're making, but you're spending 50 to make, however much profit you're getting. Also, I've got the depleted rocket mount that sells really well also on blacksmithing. Yeah, Legion Engineering. Yep. So what the item does is it allows hunters to tame mechanical pets. Oh, another. Oh, two Arctic furs. All right, we've got to be close. Maybe one or two more to clear out the 10 limit. Ah, you've entered this instant too many times. Okay. So, let's look at what we got. In 23 minutes, about 5,000 gold, right? So this is already going to be doing your 3 callings. If you do your 3 callings, you're looking at maybe 6,000 gold, probably more like 5,800 gold, and it's going to take you longer than 23 minutes to do your 3 callings. So this, I would say, I don't know. I mean, you guys have to decide for yourself, right? If it's still worth it or not. Because this doesn't account for, like, if we craft anything with the frost weave that we got, which we got 231. And then we've got 143 icy dragon scales. We got 6 Arctic furs. And then we got 587 Berean leathers. I'm actually going to screenshot this, I think. Nope, I don't want that. Because I think I'll probably do a little video on this here, whether it's still worth it or not. All right. So, yeah, that's not too bad, right? What's going on, Manny? So yeah, we got all these down here. Disenchant value, I mean, it's not that much. I'll probably just sell these off, honestly. Unless there's anything major that sticks out. But not really looking like it right now. Sell all these little guys off here. Okay, then ring here. Some of this stuff. Actually, 08's alright. I might just post that on my Transmog guy. Alright, Gabriel, thanks for coming, man. I'll probably be ending the stream here by the time you get back because I've got to go finish up cooking. But thanks for joining, bud. Alright, so yes. Better than doing the callings, I'd say. And this is what all we got. And let's see, we can bump that up a little bit because we can turn that Berean leather into heavy Berean leather. And actually, it doesn't look like it's going to be making too much more here. So this is 4 gold, and it takes 5. Oh, it takes 6 of them. All right, so they're selling for 24 and 6 of them. So you're not making hardly anything on there. Let's double check and make sure that that's an updated price. So Berean leather, 349 right now. Heavy Berean leather selling for 20. So 350 times 6. I don't know, what is that? 369, 1050. So we're actually losing money turning it, or losing gold turning it into heavy right now. Okay, so let's just go ahead and post them all. Just going to match the lowest price here because we're not a giant jerk that is going to undercut everybody. Icy Dragon Scales, Arctic Fur, and these were 140 gold when we started. So just in the last 20 minutes they've dropped. So we're going to create that auction there. And as a matter of fact, I'm probably not going to be back on this guy for a while, so let's just go ahead and post them all. And we're going to send the Arctic stuff here, or the whatever this is called, Frostweave cloth, to my tailoring, and hopefully we can make it, squeeze a little bit more gold out of that. All right, so that's it. Thanks for joining the stream today. Found out that the Berean leather farm in Ruby Sanctum is still a pretty decent one, right? It's not horrible. It's going to be more gold and better than doing, like, say, your 3 callings. About 5,000 gold or so in like 20 minutes, and you can do that once a day, or once an hour. I'm sorry, because you have that hourly lockout. So pretty easy stuff. Thanks for checking it out. Glad everybody came. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, like the video, and go out there and have fun with the game. Until next time, I'll catch you all later.